So I thought, why not tell a great story? Also inspired by a little story that a little someone else told me. And I thought, what a great story that I should tell. Title, I technically shit myself. So,
Yes, technically.
so this was started at school, right? So I think
Yeah,
it might have been back when we were like in 10th grade, maybe 11th. Basically about almost done with school kind of deal, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
Connor came up to me and he was like, "Dude, you should spend the night." I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't really spend nights at people's places, but I thought, you know what? Why not change it up? Why don't we do it? Why not? You know, right?"
Why
So
not?
I'm like, "Yeah, I'll spend the night, sure." And I go over to his house, and the day mostly goes fine. But when I knew the sleepover was gonna turn sour was when we were going to sleep, basically. So during, like, basically when it started, because I asked for, I got a pillow, and I got nothing else. I had a pillow on the cold ground in his cold bedroom, maybe midwinter, during winter
What
around
I
there.
usually have, yeah.
Yeah. Now, usually in my room, it's like the coldest in the house, so I wasn't, hypothermia is cozy to me, I guess.
Yeah,
But this
I understand.
the difference is I have like two blankets, right? This
Yeah.
I had a sweatshirt and nothing else to cool myself down, to warm me up,
Uh,
basically. So I had to take my sweatshirt off and just use it as a blanket for the night, as it
mm,
just laid on the floor. So come to the morning, right? I don't know what happened at Connor's house, but my stomach felt like it was trying to beatbox. Like it was terrible. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I ate something, but it was bad, right?
yeah.
Like it was like I had to shit, but I didn't. It wasn't dire, but I knew that it could turn dire. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, right? Now we might have had breakfast before this or something, and we were going. I was going to go to the bathroom after that, right? And then it just felt like as I was walking my way there, like a hand in a video game was like, "Stop." Connor's dad is in the bathroom taking a shower. Like he was getting ready to go to work and I had to shit, right? And so I was like, oh, "Okay, it's fine. Nothing bad's happening right now. I can wait. That's fine." And so they're like, "Yeah, just give him a minute." I was like, "Okay." So I'm just sitting there and my rectum goes from Fort Knox to a straight up 1v1 between it and this absolute cavalry of poop trying to come out, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm like heading over to kind of like, is he gonna be done soon? Like I'm trying to say, like I'm like, he's gotta go. He's like, how
This
much
man's gotta
longer?
get the fuck
And he's
out of
like,
here.
oh, not too much longer. I was like, okay. And usually when I have to hold something in, I don't breathe and I just focus because I when I shut everything off and I'm just able to focus, I'm able to just hold it in, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Chatty Pants Connor was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm good." And I had to
Mm-hmm.
talk because I'm at his house. But
Yeah.
apparently that split second of a window was too little focus, too much less focus, basically, right? And unfortunately for my rectum, he lost the fight. He lost his match and he got 100. He got 200 pumped. So at this and during this 1v1, it started to become a 1v2 because if I didn't put my hand there, it was game over, right? So I
Over.
basically put
Roll
my hand to
credits.
try and cover my ass like it's a manhole, right? And this is where it starts to become a problem. And he's
This is
like,
where,
I'm
yeah.
like, so first I was covering it to like so it like would stay in, but it's like a turtle not poking his head out of its shell.
Oh my god, you had the
But he wasn't
turtle.
poking his head out. He was full ass confident he was ready to come out. He knew it was safe. So he
He
started to
was
come
like, yeah,
out,
yeah, that's good.
and I was like, Connor,
No, no.
if your father doesn't finish in the shower, this whole living room's gonna smell like a porta potty exploded. I need to go. I didn't say that to him, but that's basically what I meant. I was like, is he almost done?
You gave him a look.
And it was like I felt this slowly coming out like a like, and so at this point it started to become less of a trying to keep it in and more of a cupping the in the progress turd in my hand, trying to not get it on my pants, you know? 'Cause at least if it's on my hand, I can wash my hands. But if it's in my pants, what am I gonna do? And thankfully, I held it for a good amount of time, which was terrible, like too long. And then Connor's dad's like, all right, I'm out. And you know, the poop jumped from 0 to 100 real quick, right? But this is where the big problem came in. Everyone was in the center room. Like when you walk into his house and there's just that one area with the table and the piano, they were all there. Connor's mom, Maddie, Hunter, they were all there. So, do I walk past them with my hand on my ass like I'm a cartoon character? Or do I, and let them just, so I can feel the 1,000-yard stares at my ass as I basically cup it? Or do I, and I decide what the best plan was. And I think, honestly, what I did was probably worse than what I actually did. Because if I take my hand out, they're just going to see my shitty hand. And I think, you know, and then my turd's in my pants, and it's just 2 negatives or 1 negative. So I decide how to avoid
negatives.
both negatives. I do the most, like, cartoon Looney Tunes ass, like, shuffle to where, like, I'm facing them, hoping they don't suspect a thing. Just like nothing to see here. As I have my hand just behind my back. Also, when my hand is behind my back, it's like I'm trying to play off like I'm stretching. You know, when you put your hands behind your back, but that wasn't gonna work. My hand was fully on my ass at this point. And when I get down that little hallway to where they don't see me, I'm able to just full ass go into the toilet, right? And you know how it's like when you have to wait to go to the bathroom, it's that sweet orgasmic relief of you get to go to the bathroom? Well, this wasn't it. This was a very shameless whack your turd in the toilet, finish your shit, and get back out there. Like it was sad. I remember I was washing my hands, of course, because I just shit in my hand basically. And
You just look
no,
in
I
the
didn't.
mirror.
No, I didn't shit in my hand. It was in the process, right? So I just sat there at the sink, just looking at myself, and I put my head in my hands, just disappointed in myself. But then after I got myself back into check, I just started laughing because I basically just shit myself, and I just played it off like nothing happened. But I think they knew something was up because there's no way they just see like me shuffling my way towards the bathroom and just fucking like, oh, that's good. Yeah, he's alright. Now, and then I clean myself up and I go back out there, and he was like, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Exactly, like nothing happened. And the nail in the coffin for how this ended, when they went in the living room, they're like, you smell that? Something smells off. And I'm like, oh my god.
I got
And that was the last time I've ever done a sleepover at someone's house because of not only the sleep, but the aftermath of what happened after that sleep.
Damn.
It was the worst I've ever had of almost shit. I'm basically shitting myself. I didn't shit my pants, I just shit.
Jesus, you can throw that thing far.
Where the fuck is this guy?
What?
The fucking asshole is throwing shit.
That was me. I was throwing healing at you.
Oh. Yeah, that's my poop story.
God, I thought that was Aiden's poop story.
No, that was mine.
I knew it.
His is His is good too. I think his is worse because he full ass shit his pants. Like, you hear this story and you're like, oh wow.
Oh, you shit yourself.
Yeah. His is bad for him at least. Do you have any shit stories you want to tell us? Tell the crowd.
Oh god, this should definitely be on a podcast. Anyways, that deserves to be on a podcast.
Don't worry, that story's going on YouTube.
Oh, you brave little soul. Anyways.